And we'll go ahead and call the meeting of the Board of Civil Authority to kind of draft into order. July 20th, Monday, 5:45. This is our standard pro forma pre-election oversight meeting where we'll designate the polling place and procedures for the primary election coming up on August 11th. Go ahead. First order of business is to designate the polling place for the primary election on Tuesday, August 11th, 2026, which will be here at the town hall upstairs. Is that correct, Kim?
Yes.
And the polling hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Do I have a motion to accept?
So.
Motion by Mary, do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Dave, is there any discussion? There being none, we'll move to the vote. All those in favor of designating upstairs in the town hall as the place for the primary election on Tuesday, August 11th, from the hours of 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Vote by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion is carried. Next order of business, we haven't done this before. By statute, we have a entrance poll each time we have an election where the poll workers check the box or check it. In order to also do the exit poll, we need to make a motion and approve that. So I would entertain a motion to Diana, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Kathy. It's just to our benefit when it comes to counting the votes, and it helps with making sure the numbers line up before we even sit down to count the votes. So it's just an extra measure of accountability. And it's not no infringement on anyone. Okay, any further discussion? There being none, we'll go to a vote. All those in favor of including an exit poll during the primary election on Tuesday, August 11th, vote by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? The motion is carried. Next order of business is to elect a pair of JPs, preferably of different parties, to deliver ballots to ill or physically disabled voters. JPs, who is available on Tuesday? Dave?
Yeah, it's not part of Jesus.
Sam?
And it necessarily isn't always Tuesday, it could be any time that I should call upon you.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Mary, willing to be an alternate?
Sure.
Okay. In case Dave or Sam's not available at any time.
Great.
When we need to, okay. Then I'll entertain a motion to designate Sam Badalino and Dave Paul as the JPs to deliver the ballots to the ill or physically disabled voters. With Mary as an alternate.
So.
Motion by Wendy, do I have a second?
Well, second.
Second by Anna, any discussion? Kim, is it only ill or physically disabled, or can anyone request?
Within reason, it should be physically disabled or ill.
Okay.
Especially if it's something sudden where you go into the hospital and you didn't realize you'd be there or something like that.
Oh, thank you for that clarification. Any further discussion? There being none, we'll go to the vote. All those in favor of designating Dave and Sam as the primary JPs to deliver ballots from the back of Mary, vote by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion's carried. Next order of business is to designate an assistant election officer. And that would be Michelle Dolph, the town treasurer. I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Mary, second. I'll second. Second by Dave, discussion. And Kim, this is because by statute, you're already the elections officer, so it doesn't
Exactly,
require
statute
vote as
is
we've
required.
done in the past.
Yep.
Okay. All right, any further discussion? There being none, all those in favor of designating Michelle Dodd as the assistant election officer, vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion's carried. Next order of business, to designate the list of ballot clerks. Kim, do you have any resolution on that?
I do, I have Twyla Putnam, myself, Michelle, Anna Mosley, Cynthia Gibbs. And those are the only one, actually, it's just Anna, Twyla and Cynthia that we need voted on. Everybody else is a JP, and I'm an election official, Michelle's an assistant.
And all those in favor, and will that will give you enough coverage?
Yeah,
9 to 7.
yeah, it's I split it into 2 shifts, so I do 9 to 2 and 2 to 7,
Okay,
and I have 4 for each one.
all right. Then we'll move to a vote. All those in favor of approving the list of ballot clerks as presented, vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion's carried.
Sorry, can you make that motion? I was just saying, is this the motion?
Yeah, we'll break.
Oh, I wanted, I thought you just wanted the names, but I thought Kim made the motion, actually. Okay,
Do we need a redo on this?
we're good.
Next order of business is to designate a list of ballot counters. Typically, that is present company, the full BCA. If you cannot be present when the polls close exactly at 7, you need to let the election officer know. Are we gonna need additional
I have
counters?
one additional counter that is not part of the BCA, that would be Cynthia Gibbs.
Okay,
Yeah, so she would need a vote
okay,
accept.
so all those in favor, well, is there, I would need a motion first, excuse me. All those in favor of designating Cynthia Gibbs as an additional ballot counter, well, vote by saying aye.
Aye.
I'll second.
Oh, I'm sorry, second.
It was okay.
Getting ahead. Okay, motion by Dave, second by Wendy, any discussion? There being none, all those in favor of designating Cynthia Gibbs as an additional ballot counter along with BCA, vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carried. Next order of business is any other business. All members of this board are constituent members of the Board of Civil Authority. So just a reminder that tomorrow night, 5:15, like us here,
That's Board of Abatement.
for the Board of Abatements. Sorry.
Two different meetings, yeah, 2 different boards.
So we're all,
5:15. 5:15, I think 5:36.
And we could be here for 5:15, hearing is at 5:30. And I think everybody got their packets to be able to review ahead of time, okay? Sorry, Chris,
no,
Is it-
no.
Is it just one, Kim, or just 2?
there's
There'll
2,
there'll be 2 hearings, 5:30 and 5:45 are the designated times. We have a little flexibility.
I think 6 o'clock is the second,
6 o'clock, okay.
5:30 and then 6
That
o'clock.
gives us even more flexibility.
Just to be clear, when you say packets, they're in our, were emailed to us.
They were.
That's what I thought,
Yes, 2 separate ones with their names on.
I saw them, yeah, almost there.
I'm not really sure who is zooming in, I believe the 5:30 one is zooming in. I have not heard from the since it's on.
Is there any other business?
No, when it comes time for the prime, um. Definitely it could be, before 7, and I'm going to say at least 15 minutes or longer. There is going to be a little more detail in counting the primaries and the write-ins. Um, it's gotten very confusing. I am myself not even sure about it. I'm waiting till it gets closer so it stays fresh in my mind, and I'm gonna call the election office and ask them to explain exactly the process and, you know, how confusing it was, Peter, at that meeting too. So, the earlier we are, the better. If that's okay, quarter of at least.
And the potential for, Bells Falls High School off-site meeting that night, so work it out.
Okay, so you can let me know as soon as possible, and then if I need to, I can find another counter to pair with it. That'd be great, thank you. You're not gonna be in town, okay?
I am also not gonna be in town. I
Okay,
didn't know we're supposed to tell you now, but I'll tell you now.
okay, so, yeah, no, Peter. So the ballot counters will probably change a little, because I have to bring in some outsiders. And I will try and bring in some that are seasoned at least. Nothing against not wanting new ones, but this probably is at a time that I probably want to bring in a brand new. Yeah, it's a question. Okay. Ready, let me know now. And I just want to mention, everybody got the notice that there is no BCA appeals.
Yeah.
Okay, it's amazing. The listeners are totally amazed and shocked, but that's a great thing.
I'll have an opportunity to thank them tomorrow. They are constituent members of the DOA along with the town treasurer.
And okay.
Okay, do we have any other business before the board civil authority? There being none, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
Anna? Motion second? Second. Dave? Discussion? All those in favor then of adjourning, vote by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Adjourn.